that's how you name this structure. So it is wrong for you to say 233. Instead of it to say 233, why not write 223? So good day everyone. I welcome you all to the episode 3 of Organic Chemistry. And in this particular video, we're talking about the alkyl group. The alkyl group. And talking about this alkyl, I simply mean the methyl, the ethyl, the propyl, and let me stop in propyl. But there are some things you need to take note of. Remember, one carbon atom is called met, 2 is et, 3 is what? Prop, 4 is but, 5 is pent, 6 is hes, 7 is hept, 8 is oct, 9 is non, and 10 is what? Is dec. So, how do you name organic compound that have more than one alkyl functional group? For example, if you have a methyl, if you have ethyl, and if you have propyl in one structure, how do you name it? It's very easy. What you do, you follow the ABC rule. That's to say, you name them in alphabetical order. E first, followed by N, followed by what? By P. So you call it the EMP. Ethyl, methyl, what? Propyl. So that is what you do. You name the compound following using what? Alphabetical what? Order. So let me show you something real quick. If you have a structure like this one, I won't be drawing the hydrogen because of time. And here is CH3. I believe that you can easily say this is the possible longest carbon chain. So in this case, one carbon atom, it is called what? Methyl. This is a branching. Why the longest possible carbon chain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is what? Is pent. Please. Here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, here is 4, here is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here's what? 10. So 5 is what? Pent. So let's write pentane. And what is the position of this carbon atom? If you start counting from this side, you're going to have 4. But if you start counting from this side, you're going to have 2. What I mean by that, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here will be 1, 2. So which number is lower? Is 2. So we start counting from what? From this side. So the name will be 2. How many carbon atoms do you have here? Here is 1, here is 2, here is 3. In the branching is 1. So 1 is what? Is methyl. So the answer is 2-methylpentane. This 2 is not talking about the number of carbon atoms. This 2 is talking about a methyl group that is directly attached to the second carbon in pentane. What if you have another carbon atom here? Here is now CH3. So that's to say, if you number from this side, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the position of this bond here, of this branching? Is 2 and what? And 4. While from the bottom, we have 2 and what? 4. So that's to say, you can actually start numbering from any side because it gives us the same value. So if you look at this, how do you name this? Remember, you have more than one methyl there. We have one methyl here, we have one methyl here. So the name will be, what's the position of the methyl? Position 2 and position 4. Please, it is wrong for you to write 4, 2. It is very, very wrong. You write the smaller number first before the what? The higher number. So it will be 2, 4. How many methyl group do you have there? 2. So it will now be 2, 4 dimethyl what? Pentane. That is how you name this organic compound. So what if you have something like C, okay, bonded to a carbon atom, here is CH3, bonded to a carbon atom, here is C2, H5, a carbon atom. Okay, let's stop here. Now, the possible longest chain is this one, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can easily say it's this one. So 5 is the longest carbon chain. So if this is the possible longest carbon chain, then we cannot say the name of the structure is still what? Is pentane. Where are we going to start from? Is it from this side or from this side? We realize that the two branching, they are closer to the left. So we number from 1, 2, 3, 4, and what? And 5. So the name of the structure will become, here is position 2 is methyl, and position 3 is what? Is ethyl. So methyl and ethyl, which of them are we to name first? Is it methyl or ethyl? The answer is what? Ethyl. EMP. So the name become 3-ethyl 2-methylpentane. So the name of this structure is 3-ethyl 2-methyl what? Pentane. What if you have another methyl here? So the name become, this methyl is in position what? Position 4. So the name become 3-ethyl 2,4-dimethylpentane. You now ask me that, sir, there is a dimethyl here. Here is D, here is E. So D is supposed to be first before E. No, we don't work like that. We work with the methyl and the ethyl. We don't want to know the prefix before the value. So if the prefix is mono, di, we don't want to know. So it will always be methyl, ethyl, and propyl. So, but if you want to name it, you start with using the what? The alphabetic order, which is ethyl first, methyl, and then what? Propyl. Let me give you another example real quick. If you have something like CH3 bonded to CH, CH3 bonded to C, CH3, here is 2, then bonded to what? Is CH3. If you want to draw this structure, it's quite very easy. It means you have a carbon atom that is bonded to 3 hydrogen, another carbon atom, hydrogen, and here is what? CH3. This one here, anyone that is in parenthesis, that is in bracket, let me use that. It means it's a branching. So this one is a branching, and this one here is a what? Is a branching. So we have another carbon atom again, a hydrogen, and here is, so sorry, there's no hydrogen. Here is CH3, and here's what? CH3, because CH3 is 2 here, and here is hydrogen, hydrogen, and here's what? Hydrogen. So that's to say we have 1, 2, 3 branching here. 1, 2, 3 branching there as well. So the structure is correct. So this is the possible longest chain, which is 4 carbon atom, and 4 carbon atom is called what? Butane. How many methyl group do you have there? 3. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer will now be 2, 3, 3, because very good. That will take us on that concept again. If you number it from this side, you have 2, 3, 3. But if you number it from 1, 2, 3, 4, it now be 2, 2, 3. So which of them is smaller is this value? I don't know if you understand what I said now. If you start counting from this side, this 2 will be 2, this methyl will be 2, 2. But if you start counting from this side, here will be 3, 3. So but we have to work with the smaller value, which is 2, 2, 3. So here will be 1, here will be 2, here will be 3, here will be 4. So we have 2, 2, 3 tri-methyl what? Butane. So that's how you name this structure. So it is wrong for you to say 233. Instead of it to say 233, why not write 223? So 223 is the correct name for that structure, not 233. So please, it is wrong for you to write 233 because we are to give the lowest value to the branching. So that's how you name organic compound. So what if you have something like this? Okay, let me follow that pattern again. Here is CH3, here is C, here is CH3, here is C, here is CH3, then here is CH what? 3. Now, having something like this, let me put a bracket here again as 3. So having something like this, the work is kind of complex already. So, but the first thing you have here, we have a carbon atom that is directly bonded to how many hydrogen? 3 hydrogen. We have another carbon atom bonded to what? A CH3. We have a double bond bonded to a carbon atom bonded to another what? CH3. We have a carbon atom. How many CH3 do we have here? 3. So here will be CH3. Please, the structure is not correct. It's supposed to be like this: C before the CH3. Carbon atom that is attached to 3 CH3. So here is CH3, and here is what? Is CH3. So it's supposed to be C, open bracket, CH3. So this is the structure now. Then the next question is, what is the possible longest carbon chain? The possible longest carbon chain will always be this. Then the next thing you now ask yourself is that this is a branching, this is a branching, this is a branching, and this is a branching. They are closer to the way, they are closer to this side. Yes. But we cannot name it from this side because there's a double bond in the structure. And we have to give a higher priority to the double bond. It means if all the structure they are the right and there's a double bond here, we have to count from this place. And if everything is from here and the double bond is here, we have to count from this side as well. But if the double bond is at the center and the work is scattered, assuming this double bond now is at the center of the structure, that's when you cannot follow these other ones. As long as the double bond is not at the center, we don't need to follow the branching. We have to follow the what? The double bond. So that's to say we have to number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if you number from this side, double bond will be in position 3. But if you number from here now, is in position 2. So it's in position 2. This carbon atom is the one that have this double bond, though they are sharing it, but we'll give it to the smaller number. So but 1, 2, 3. So it will now be this one, 3, in between 3 and 4, and here is 2 and 3. So we work with 2 and what? And 3. So that's to say we have a methyl group in position 2. Methyl group is in position 2, is in position 3, is in position 4, is in position 4. Then how many methyl group do you have here? 4. It's called tetra methyl. So it will be 2, 3, 4, 4 tetramethyl. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is what? Pent. 2 double bond in. The reason for the 2 there is because there is the position of the double bond is in what? Is in 2. So that's what you do. As it means there's that double bond there, the name of the structure will also be changing. So that's how you name organic what? Compound. If you have any question based on what I've explained so far regarding naming of alkyl, please feel free to drop that in the comment section. But I have a question for you. In a structure, one structure, methyl, ethyl, propyl, and butyl. So what will be the order of arrangement? So are we going to start with the methyl, or we are going to start with the butyl? If you know the answer, please feel free to drop that in the comment section. And if you enjoy what I do by simplifying chemistry with Guido Academy, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel for more quality videos on organic chemistry? Don't forget, drop a comment in the comment section. And if you have any problem with chemistry, please, I will wait for you in the comment section. If you feel like there's a particular topic that is disturbing you and you want me to explain so deep, please go to the comment section and drop a comment there. See you in the next episode, but for now, goodbye.